Hello YouTube! I actually filmed this video a while ago. I know I've been away, but then I looked back and didn't like it. So here's take two. I wanted to chat all about heavy periods. I've gone to a few doctors actually, to talk about this, and it was quite an interesting experience. So yeah, just wanted to share. So at first I was getting quite concerned. I've had another video about heavy periods and how menstrual cup is really good for that because it's got a very high level of, well, absorption is not the word, but it holds a lot of blood, which is very nice. My menstrual cup, it's the Lena Small. It has 25 milliliter capacity, which is very nice. Yeah, but even with that, I still couldn't get more than an hour or two without having to change the cup, and it was just getting unmanageable. I couldn't go out, I couldn't do things for a long time, I couldn't go anywhere with no toilet access. It was just getting too much to deal with. So I went to a doctor, and unfortunately my first doctor was not very good. She didn't seem to believe me, which I'd sort of heard of this, of women sort of having difficulty getting treatment for female issues, but I'd never experienced it myself. But unfortunately it's true, even when your doctor is a woman, it can still happen. Yeah, so I went to her and I told her I was having these really heavy periods and I didn't know how to manage them, and she told me that what I was experiencing was normal. And I'd done quite a lot of research, and I know she's a doctor and I'm not, but I still just thought it was very strange that she thought that this was just something that I was supposed to deal with. She said that if I was still concerned, I could have an ultrasound, which I said yes to. So that was good. So I got that done, got the results, came back, and she said that I had polycystic ovary syndrome, which is where your ovaries, every time they ovulate, they seem to create like a little cyst instead of just releasing the egg as normal. I had about 30 cysts, so it was quite a few, and so she told me, by the way, if you have a few cysts, that's normal, but 30 is getting on the upper end, and it's not so good. So she told me I had polycystic ovary syndrome, which I was upset about because that's one of the leading causes of infertility in women, and I really want to have a baby. Not now, but I would like to have children. Yeah, and so that was really hard to hear, and I asked her what I could do about that, and she suggested I could go on the pill, which seemed like a very strange suggestion because I was concerned about my fertility. So why would I go onto a pill which is designed to prevent pregnancy? I thought it was strange. She told me that what would do it was stop ovulation, which is true. However, it didn't seem like it actually fix the problem. It was just more of a cover-up, hit the pause button. I didn't think it was actually an effective treatment. It seems I could do a whole other video about the pill. I think often it's a very lazy solution and it's not good medicine. It's just trying to basically shut someone up and say, here, just take this, it'll just sort of make the problem go away for a while. But it doesn't actually cure anything. So yeah, I wasn't pleased that I didn't seem to have an alternative from her. I kept on asking how it would help, was there anything else she could do, and she basically told me to go away and come back if I wanted to get a prescription for the pill. So I talked to my family, my mum and my auntie, and they said, just find another doctor, see what you can do. So I did. I found another one. I'm not sure if this makes a difference, but the first one was bulk billed, which in Australia means you don't have to pay anything to go to it. The government covers the entire cost. Second doctor I went to was not. I had to pay an extra charge. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I've heard a lot of people say that doctors you pay for, you get a better experience. I found that to be true. So yeah, went off to doctor number 2. She was really good. She believed me straight away. She didn't ask me heaps of detailed questions about exactly how heavy my flow was. She just said, so, what's the problem? I said, heavy periods actually. And she said, well, how's it affecting your life? And I told her, look, sometimes I can't even leave the house. And she believed me. She's like, right, that's heavy. It was so good just to hear someone say, yes, I believe you, this is a problem. She did not believe I had polycystic ovary syndrome because I didn't present with the hormonal imbalances which are often present. She sent me off for a blood test and that came back clean of any of that. So I think that really my first experience was just a lazy diagnosis. Yeah, so that was really lovely to hear that I'm probably not infertile, so that's great. And the second doctor told me that she wanted to explore non-hormonal options first before putting on the pill. I had not even heard that they existed, so this was Christmas in itself. Turns out there is a medication available for women who have a really heavy flow. It's non-hormonal, you just take it during your period, and yeah, as you take it, your flow lightens. It has been actually life-changing for me. I know that sounds silly, but it's been such a load off me. I can actually just go out for the whole day and not change my menstrual cup all day. I just put it in the morning and take those pills during the day. I think it's about 3 times a day. And that's it. My flow is at least a quarter of what it used to be, which is just amazing. So if you do have a really heavy flow and it's concerning you, please don't let a doctor ignore your problems. Please don't let them tell you that you have to go on the pill, that's the only solution. It's really not. I was so excited to find this medication that it's available. And yeah, the doctor was very happy to prescribe that to me. I'm going back to her for a follow-up in a few months. That's sort of part of the process. But yeah, it's been so great for me. I just cannot believe what a difference it has made to my life. So yeah, it's been really good. I also found out through that blood test that I'm iron deficient due to the blood loss, but that's okay. I'm taking iron supplements now. But yeah, I just wanted to tell everyone that don't let doctors ignore your problems just because they say, oh, that's normal. Periods are hard. Yes, periods are hard. They're awful for a lot of women, but you don't have to think you need to go through it without help because it is available. I've heard a lot of women say they found doctors took years and many doctors to diagnose it with endometriosis. And I think this is a similar thing when it comes to heavy flows called Menorrhagia. I forgot how to pronounce it. Basically, it's a thing. And yeah, please get help if you need it. And it's available, and you don't need to feel there are not other options. And yeah, I know obviously this is a prescription medication. It probably won't suit everybody, but it's been so great for me, and I'm really excited there's a non-hormonal option available. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I hope this helps some of you. It seems that it's a surprisingly common issue, people who don't know what to do about their heavy periods, and I found a solution and it's really great, so just wanted to share that. So I hope this has helped some of you. Okay, bye.